I think another key area besides the self-awareness of looking in the mirror and then also the connection, and it's part of connection, but it's communication. I can tell you in all of the organizations that HMP gets to support, this is the area that makes or breaks culture. Hands down, communication is critical. And as we look at the change in our dynamic of our workforces as well, and we have more of, the Gen Zs into the workforce, and I've talked to some people, I think Gen Alpha is going to be even more extreme, but communication is everything. And we're not talking about just the hi, how are you today? It's the communication about how the business is doing. It's the communication about how they're doing, right? So you need to make sure that you are working really hard at openly communicating and being transparent in what you can be. You're a business owner, you're a leader. Don't get me wrong. There are things that you just can't discuss with everyone on your team. But I will tell you, those should be far and few between. Your team should know if you're having a bad month, a bad week, your ROI is low, your shrink is high, whatever it is, right? Your team should know that, because we're going to talk about empowerment in a minute. But when your team feels like they're a part of the solution, they need to know the problem first, right? So communication isn't all positive. Communication is truly honest feedback about how the business is doing, about how they're doing, the team's doing, even how you're doing as a leader, right? Make sure that you are putting that into practice. That's super important in an organization. And it is the biggest culture breaker or the biggest culture builder there is.
And I'm going to take communication a little different spin on it. I totally agree with Heather 100%. The other side of communication is, so we all use Teams these days, right? Teams messages. I mean, if you're not using Teams, I mean, that can replace meetings. I love it, right? But not acknowledging somebody had a message, right? I just had this conversation